All righty, good. Let's see, what is it? Monday. Good Monday morning, everybody. I've misplaced my phone. I don't know where the heck I left my cell phone. Where did I leave it? It's disappeared on me. I kind of need it. And I was like doing something beforehand, and I came down here, and now I don't know where I actually legitimately put my phone. Hang on. We got to find that. Welcome in, everybody. Liberty Street Rock here in the gym. We're a couple of minutes late, but that's okay. What in the world did I actually do with my phone? I don't know where I actually put it. No, that's really funny. I have never done that before. Anyways, welcome in. We'll find it in a second here. It can't go that far. I didn't leave the gym, so it can't be super far away. And Parth, I know you're there. Welcome in. I know you're there. Good morning. How are you? Glad you're here. A couple minutes behind schedule. That's okay. I was just doing a few things here before we got started. We got that set up. Okay, so we're good there. Now it's just trying to figure out where I actually put my cell phone. All right. Oh, there it is. It was in the dark. I put it on the shelf. Okay, let's get this set up. Let's get rolling. Welcome in, man. I don't know if I've ever actually done that before. Like literally started a stream and then I couldn't find my cell phone. First time for everything. Okay, so we're gonna bring the bike out. We're gonna get 45 minutes of cardio in today. Then we've got an all new core abs blast. Alrighty. And let's do that. Let's put the phone here now. We know where it goes. Actually, I don't want it there. Let's put it there. Alrighty. So we got that going on today. Home Gym Physique, I see your thumbs up. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Been a little while since I've seen you. Just came home from college, had an exam. All right, I hope it went well. I hope you passed. Hope everything went the way you wanted it to go. That's always important. Okay, there we go. We are good. We got election day here in Canada. That's right, we've got a big federal election happening today, as they say, to decide the future of the country and what direction the country is going to go. So that's going to be interesting. All right, let's hop on the bike because we are definitely a few minutes behind here. Let's do that. All right. Let's grab the phone. Home Gym Physique. Oh, I know what I gotta do last thing. How you been? I know you were sick. I hope you're all better now. And Home Gym Physique, let me know if you're still there because I got something I gotta tell you. Okay, Mix It Up is now officially on and running. Parth, if you're still there, what are you studying? There we go. Okay. All right, we are on. Let's go. Still sick. Holy cow, you serious, eh? That's going on a couple of weeks, man. Have you got to the doctor yet, or what? Are you feeling any better? Like, has there been any progress, or what's the deal? And I was going to tell you, I'm sure you saw it, because I think you actually liked it, but I put a short out last Thursday night and by the end of Friday night, it went semi-viral for me, getting over 2,400 views, which for me, as a small YouTuber, is really, really good. So I was quite happy about that, to say the least. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, wish you all the best, man. Need you to get better here. Okay, so we're warming up right now. We're a minute in. The goal today is 45 minutes on the bike. Yeah, thinking of calling the doctor, but have to wait. Well, if you let them know you're like super, super sick and you have been already, I mean, they may just tell you to go to your local hospital, a walk-in clinic or something. I mean, that's probably what you need. I mean, I'm sure you guys have walk-in clinics. I mean, that's been the biggest thing here in Canada for the last 20-odd years, 25 years, walk-in clinics. I mean, they didn't exist when I was a kid. They started popping up in the early 2000s around all over Ontario. There was no such thing. Believe it or not, yeah, it's slowed right down now. Okay, so apparently what happened was the video, when it first launched, it was slow, right? Did nothing happen the first 6 or 8 hours, and then all of a sudden, overnight, by 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, it started to get a lot of views. But then somebody shared it, and that's what took it off, and it just launched after that. And literally, for the next 12 hours, it was literally getting 100 views an hour. And that was my incline chest press, where actually I used my own voice. I used my voice in it. You can hear me talking, and I was totally stoked and excited. And so yeah, and by the time it ended at like 6, 7 o'clock, it started to finally slow down. But it's up around 2,450 views, up around there now, like closing in on 2,500 views. So for me, yeah, dude, I was really excited. I was really, really excited. So, I mean, those are good numbers for a small YouTuber. You know, the most disappointing thing was, I got 0 subs out of that. Like, it's either you get views, or you put a video up and you get subs. Like, last week, one of the workouts, I think it was that chest and tricep workout, I had like 9, 10, 11 people come in on YouTube that afternoon. I've never, ever, ever had that many people come in while I was streaming on YouTube. I've had 2 or 3 tops, but that specific day, I picked up 4 subs streaming live. Actually, Parth, who's in here right now, was in that video. He came in that day, and yeah, I was surprised. Like, wow, where did that come out? I've been streaming consistently on YouTube for a year, and I've never had more than 3 people come in. All of a sudden, one day, I get like 9, 10, 11 people at the peak. So, I don't know, man. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. It's almost not worth trying to figure out anymore. You just gotta, hope somebody comes in and says hi to you, right? So, I don't know. It was a good week anyways. I'm up to 321. I picked up another couple subs over the weekend. I went from 319 to 321 as of this morning. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, the big thing right now this week is bumping up the cardio now every day, 45 minutes. I'm still looking at getting some kind of a heart monitor, some kind of a either, I don't know if it's going to be a Fitbit. I need a quality item to help me monitor the heart rate. That's kind of something that I've been looking at and thinking about. So yeah, I really need something that's reliable. And to be perfectly honest, the $9.95 watches, they're not going to cut it, man. And I'm not an eye guy. I don't own Apple, so That's not gonna. I don't have the ability of that. So, anyways, other than that, my Leafs are still in the playoffs. They lost Saturday night, so they did not sweep the Ottawa Senators. So that sucked. We missed yesterday completely for workouts. Number of reasons why, and they're all pretty simple and basic. Number one, I woke up Sunday morning. I was tired because I stayed up till 10:30. I actually know what 10:30 at night now looks like. That's when my Leafs lost in overtime. So I was really tired. Plus I got meal prep in. We were still dealing with my son's birthday, which we did celebrate Saturday, but I wanted to get and I did make him a big chicken dinner on Saturday night, but I did meal prep Sunday. So, and then we also went to visit my sister, who's here from England, as I've been talking to Home Gym Physique about. I don't think, actually she's staying an extra week now, and I tried to convince her to come out. So I don't know, she still may show up. So we got that going on. So by the time I finished all the meal prep, and then got mobile, and we drove an hour to my mom's place, there just wasn't enough time to get a workout in. So we took yesterday off, which again is something that you have to do sometimes. You gotta take yesterday. Sometimes you gotta take a day off, and it's okay. The body, honestly, we had a great week of workouts. So it wasn't the worst thing in the world to say, hey, let's take Sunday off. So today we will come back this afternoon on election day here in Canada with a big back and biceps workout. The polls close at 9 o'clock tonight. So because it's all electronic now and we don't do actual physical good old-fashioned counting, we should start getting results before 9:30. By 9:45, they should almost know the outcome of the election. So it will be a little bit of a late night for me. We'll still be here tomorrow morning, though. Whether the party that I want to win wins versus the party that I don't want to win. So whatever the case is, I'll still be here tomorrow morning. So it may be a great day on a Tuesday. Plus, we got the Leaf game Tuesday night up in Ottawa, again, the nation's capital. So we really, sorry, no, I'm wrong. The game's back in Toronto. Sorry, my bad. It's game 5, so the game will be in Toronto, Ontario's capital. So, with that all being said, election day tonight, game 5 Tuesday night. Let's see who wins. A big win in the home barn, as they say, would be really, really good. So that's what we got to look forward to. And then the home gym outside. Good thing is Monday night, I get to put all my Leaf bags out finally that I've been going on and on and on about, which then gives me the ability, probably like, depending upon the weather, between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to clean up the outdoor gym area. This week, okay, so the weather's kind of sketchy. We got one really good day, which is Tuesday. That would be a shoulders day. No, would be a leg day. So we're not going to do legs outside yet. So no, we're not. So we'll see. The weather's kind of up and down this week. Hopefully by the weekend, which is May 1st, we'll have everything ready to go. And just kind of like I've been talking about, hopefully by the weekend we'll finally be able to get outside and finally get the outdoor gym going. There's still a few things I got to do. The final sweep and clean got to get done. I got to get the bench out of the shed, give it a clean up, give it a wipe down before we get rolling. Still got the same bench from last year, which is fine. It's not the one I really, really want. Still mulling it over. The one that I really, really want, I can't seem to get right now, but that's okay. we're still, we're still mulling that over, still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I really want a folding bench just because it takes up way less space. That's kind of what I really want. Plus this weekend, if the weather's good outside, I'm still trying to put together and build something so when I'm doing lat pull downs, I can have something fold out from the wall, come across my lap, lock me in. So that's kind of what I'm still thinking about. So yeah, hopefully I can build it this weekend. So let's see how it goes. Okay, what are we at now here? We're talking away, chatting away. Home gym physique is here, sick and all. Okay, so looks like I think we're 5+ minutes in. All right, put a little bit more tension on there. Parth was here as well, hanging out, just got home from school, from college, wrote a big exam today. Hold on, I just got a text message as well, just saw that come by. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty. Sorry, my bad. We're 13+ minutes in. My bad. Okay. Alright, we're good. All right, let's keep things going. We're starting to increase the pace here a little bit. I want to get this heart rate elevated a little bit more. See, the noisy bike kind of made a bit of a comeback there. Yeah, so that kind of sums everything up. Busy week though. Don't forget today's goals. The sub goal for today on all three, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube is 2 new subs. We need 2 new subscribers today. Don't care where I get them, as long as we get them. YouTube, always free. Kick and or Twitch, doesn't matter. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Liberty Street Rock here in the home gym. Let's go. Getting in our Monday morning workout. We'll be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the back and biceps workout. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. Don't forget, May 1st on Twitch, the all-new Liberty Points plan kicks in. Looking forward to that. We've been testing out the Mix It Up bot here on Twitch the past few weeks, so it looks like it's been working really, really good. So very happy about that. Whew, the legs are on fire already. I can feel it. I can feel it. So, yeah. All right, let's put these glasses down here. I don't need them on my shirt. All right. Okay. Whew. Yeah, big day here in Canada today. The federal election's ongoing, so it's been a short one too. Not like back in the day where they'd have 50, 60 day, election campaign. This was literally 36 days. I think it was 36 days, 32 or 36, like one of the shortest in modern times anyway. So I don't talk politics too much. I have slipped up a few times in the past month of talking about it. It's a very, very divisive issue. And that's just simply because people have an outlook and people have a vision for what they think they'd like to see, as a government. And in Canada, we got a bit of a weird one here. We have technically, like you could say, we have 5 parties. And we do. We have the Liberals, the Conservatives, the New Democrats, the Greens, and we have the Bloc, which is the Separatist Party, only runs candidates in Quebec. But really, this specific election has been a 2-horse race. It's between the Liberals and the Conservatives. The NDP are, for all intents and purposes, essentially irrelevant. And that's because their leader made some horrendous mistakes the last few years. And he supported an extremely unpopular Liberal government in a minority parliament. And he supported them. And he's paying the price for that because nobody's voting for him. Now, you always hear politicians say polls, schmoles, nobody follows a poll. The poll is on the final day of the election when the people come out and vote. And, literally, listen, I'm telling you, and I mean, everybody knows that the pollsters have got it wrong so many times. We had an election here, a municipal election, otherwise known as a city. It's a kind of like in the States, you'd say like a county election for a mayor. Well, we call it municipal. We had a mayoral race election here back in 2010. And the pollsters had the other guy leading. And that guy got decimated in the polls. Even the pollsters were in shock. They, the pundits, the people sitting there, on these TV stations. Wow, I didn't see that coming. And the mayor at the time, who got elected, the guy who got elected to become the mayor, he won in a landslide. And the pundits, the pollsters, they're scratching their head going, geez, we got that one wrong, eh? And, it's no different in the States. Most recently, the Kamala Harris-Trump election. I mean, they all said Harris was going to win. Didn't even, I shouldn't say it wasn't close, but apparently, and I'm no expert in American politics, but apparently it was a pretty darn good win for Trump. I mean, he won the House, he won the Congress, the Senate, I should say. He won the popular vote. He won everything there is to win. And they were, the House and Congress, or the Congress and the Senate, I should say, were pretty slim wins. He won them, but he did win the popular vote pretty solid. I think he got 77 or 76 million votes, and she got 68 or something. I don't know the official numbers. Don't quote me. I just know what I've heard and read. But he won everything at the end of the day. So the polls up here, up until February the 1st, had the Conservatives in a definitive, decisive lead. It was solid as a rock. Trudeau knew for the sake of the Liberal Party he had to go. So he did. He stepped down. And he, they held a leadership race, and of course the guy they crowned, I mean, he won by, more than a landslide. He was crowned the new leader. Nobody else was even in the same stratosphere as him when it came to the vote. So anyways, Mark Carney becomes the PM. So at the end of the day, he now assumes the prime ministership immediately. He's the prime minister for like 2 weeks, calls an election, and now here we are, today's election day, and we're going to go to the polls. So either he wins, and in Canada thing, you don't vote for the PM, right? So when people go vote, they just simply vote for the guy or lady, man or woman, in their riding. So you're voting for the candidate who's representing that riding. So if you say, well, I'm going to vote for the NDP, you're going to vote NDP that riding. You never vote for a PM, because we're in the Westminster style government setup of government here in Canada, the same as over in Great Britain. So you vote for whoever is in your riding. So that's who you're going to vote for. So, and we use what's called first past the post. So basically that means whoever gets the most votes in that riding wins that riding. Simple as that, end of story. We don't do, fair representation here, or, we don't do that. We don't weight ballots, because that just gets overly complicated. And I know in some cases it's really unfair, right? But at the end of the day, that's how it's done. First past the post. Governments have tried to change it, and just never got changed. It's controversial, people, they just want, hey, if I get the most votes, I'm winning. I don't want to start getting weighted ballots and, fair representation. And we had this actually happened right here in Ontario. We had an election in Ontario just, 2 months ago. And the Liberals in Ontario got 28%, I believe it was, or 21? No, I think it was around 28%, but they only got 14 seats. The NDP got 21%, and they got 21 seats. I think that's how it worked out. I know it's not fair sometimes, because that group of people got, more percentage of the popular vote, but because of the way that people voted, they didn't get the seat representation. But I just don't think in any near future you're going to see anybody mess with first past the post. It's just, that's the way it has to be. 35 years ago, we had the perfect storm. And I know you're thinking of the movie, but we had in this province of Ontario the single biggest storm in modern election history, where the NDP, which is the Socialist Party, won the election. And they got the perfect votes in the perfect ridings, and they won a majority. Now, people were really upset with the Liberal government of the time, of the day, because they called an early election. They didn't need to. They did. Ontario and Canada and the world were into a recession. It was 1990. And when we finished, and dusted off all the votes, the NDP won a majority, and the people were in shock. But it was a sort of a slap to the Liberals of the day. And the Conservatives at that time were in disarray. They had just finished 40 years of government in this province where they won. The Liberals came in, won a majority, and then they went to the polls. They won the second majority. I think that's how it went down. And then, but 3 years in to their mandate, they called an early election. But things were not going well. And the people, they had enough, and they voted for the NDP, and they won. And people were like, whoa, did we just do that? Frosty Tools coming in here on Twitch. Welcome in. Thank you for your patience. Your support during these ad breaks keeps the stream alive and thriving. Which royal figure famously fought for her privacy, even taking legal action against a photographer who crossed the line? Oh, I think that was Princess Diana did that. Anyway, so yeah, we've had some pretty wild, crazy times up here. You know, we've had minority governments, we've had majority governments. You know, in 1993, we had a federal conservative party get literally reduced from a majority down to just 2 seats, and it took them literally almost a generation to recover. And I'm not kidding you. Like it took them. Well, there's a lot more to the story. You had the Reform Party win 50 seats, which was a branch off of the Conservative Party. Then you had them as the official opposition. Then you had the Alliance Party, which was still another branch off. So the Conservatives were fighting for 10 years until finally Stephen Harper, Stockwell Day, Preston Manning kind of came together and created the Conservative Party, not the Progressive Conservatives, but just the Conservative Party. And then they finally won, and they were in power for 10 years. So, but it took them from 1993 to literally 07 to sort it all out. And that left the Liberals to keep winning election after election. There's Jean Chrétien. He won, I think, 3 straight majorities. He handed off to Paul Martin. And I don't remember if Paul Martin won or not. I think he was prime minister for 3 or 4 years. And then finally Stephen Harper won. And then Stephen Harper, I think he won a minority. He won a second minority. And then he finally won his majority. But yeah, you know, it seems now as we start looking back in history, you know, the government's got about 10 years of staying time, right? I know in the States, the presidents can only be in power for 8 years total. But up here in our style of government, you know, they can be elected as many times as you elect them. So we don't have any kind of term limits or anything like that. If you want to keep electing them, you just keep electing them if you like them. You know, and that happened. Even Justin's father, Pierre, you know, he was elected in 68. He was in power till 79, 11, and he was hated by that point. He lost to Joe Clark, and then came back, and he won again. He stepped away for, I don't know, about a yearish, give or take, not even. Came back, and he won again. He was in power for another 4 years. And then he handed off to John Turner. John Turner was prime minister for 2.5 months, called an election, and he got defeated by Brian Mulroney, who won back-to-back elections. So, yeah. All right, Frosty Tools is back. Princess Diana was the princess who took a stand for her personal space by taking an injunction against a photographer attempting to invade her privacy. Yeah, I knew it was her. I knew it was her. Yeah. So, anyways, that was a little history lesson. But then what happened? Brian Mulroney, when he finally left, he was so despised after back-to-back elections. And by 1993, he was like the single most hated PM. Don't worry, Justin would surpass even him. But unfortunately what happened, Jean Chrétien came in, he took over the Liberal leadership. He won a seat, he got into the House, and Jean Chrétien, whether you liked him, hated him or not, he had a personality and a charisma, and he took the Conservatives to task. And Brian Mulroney stepped down for the good of the party, but it was too late. He was already left it all to Kim Campbell, and poor Kim Campbell, she got beyond decimated. I mean, she took that party from 212 seats down to 2. Think about that. You're in power, you call an election, and your party got reduced from a majority to just 2 seats were elected after that 1993 election. And the Liberals were in cruise control for the next, 12 years? 14 years? From 93 to 03 to 05. Yeah, to about 0506. Yeah, I mean, Paul Martin did step in, and but yeah, it was crazy times in Canada. But yeah, the Liberals were in power for 4 straight terms, which is, a long time in this country. That's 16 straight years of Liberal power, Liberals at the helm. I'd have to do a couple. I don't remember exactly what year this happened or that happened, but they were in. Did you hear about the UK government now looking to dim sunlight? Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, the UK barely gets any sun. This is absolutely, yeah, I did hear something about it. Actually, my sister was talking about it yesterday. Yeah, we did hear about that. Hey, it can't be any different than the United States now saying, yeah, we're going to cancel daylight savings time. They want to stop all this clock changing, right? So, yeah, go figure that one out. I don't know, kind of crazy. I mean, we've only been doing, time shifting, from daylight savings to, spring ahead, fall back. We've been doing this, time thing for 75 years. All of a sudden, it's like all the crybabies and the bleeding hearts are like, well, we should probably stop that. I don't know. Farmers, maybe we should talk to the farmers, right? So, kind of crazy. But I did hear that. We talked about it yesterday. Nobody seemed to know a whole lot about it. But yeah, the UK, it's not like they're a bastion of sunlight, right? Like, what's the old story about the UK? Well, we got 2 seasons, fog and rain. That's it, fog, rain, done. I mean, in Canada, we go through some serious polar opposites over here, man. Summer, we go to extreme heat waves over here, where in July, July and August, but more late June through July. It's not uncommon to get days over here where, we're, 35 degrees, you get a humidity in there, add that humidity and it's 40. 41, 42. That's not uncommon here, man. We move into the fall, temperatures cool right off. Then you go into winter, that, like in February, we had 7 straight days of minus 20. Minus 20, dude. It was freezing. And then you throw a wind in off the lake or out of the north. It's not uncommon to be minus 25, minus 28 with the wind. And now right now we've been in spring now for, basically 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. We get a warm day, and then of course you go right back into the spring showers, bring May flowers. So yeah, Now the other thing is, we always hear about, especially here where I live in Southern Ontario, 2 seasons, construction and not construction, or no construction, because they're always doing road work over here, right? Because the 4 seasons, the extreme cold and the extreme heat, really play havoc with our roads over here, right? In the winter time, you go down minus 20, and then the next thing you know, it just warms right back up. Well, it just cracks the asphalt something fierce, and we get potholes left, right, and center. Even where I get on the highway where I live, there is a monstrosity. I don't know how they haven't fixed this thing yet, man. Like, if your tire was to hit that, it'd blow your tires, blow your rim, you'd be done. And I have to dodge around this thing every single time, to not get caught by hitting that thing. So, yeah. But yeah, we either have construction or no construction. And to be honest, in the middle of winter, no one's, like, these guys usually take a couple months off. No one's really out doing road work in the middle of, January and February here. You may still get some of the guys downtown doing construction in the, in the big super towers where they're building condos or, business towers. They could still be working. But I think even some of them take some time off when it's super cold. Minus 20, I don't think they're out working. That's really cold. I was out there this year, but it's a little different when you're in and out of a truck and in and out of a store every day. It's a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know what the whole thing about how to dim sunlight when you don't have any sunlight to dim, right? That's kind of crazy. So, alrighty, let's have a look at our time. I know we're over 30 minutes. Yeah, we're at 35. Actually, now almost 36. So we've got about 9 minutes to go here for this 45-minute bike ride. Let's go. Let's keep it going. And we got an all new abs core workout this morning. We're going to do, I think we're going to do only 10 reps on the first day just to kind of get familiar with it. But it's going to be a good one. Yeah, I learned last week, I think it was Thursday, she decided to stay another week. So she's here till May the 7th. So that's another week she's tacked on. Said, yep, I'm going to stay some extra time. So that's cool. And then she'll fly home. I don't know, I think it's like a 5-6 hour flight now. I think they do it in 6 hours, maybe 5 hours. I didn't ask her. I know back in the day, you know, when they were only doing 727s over, it was like 7 hours, but I think now with these 767s, I think they do it in 5. All right, let's keep it going. So have you made any progress? As long as she earned her keep. She's helping mom out, so I think so. So are you feeling any better? Like, have you made any progress? Or are you still like the same? You probably need some antibiotics, man. You really probably should. Do you guys not have walk-in clinics? You can just walk in and see a doctor? Like, do you not have that? Like, I mean, I'm in the same boat. If I call my doctor, it might take me a week to go see them. Or 2 or 3 days, right? But I could just walk into a clinic this morning and go see a doctor like that. And it won't be my doctor, but they're all logged into the same system now. So my doctor would see that I went and saw another doctor. And they're all on the same server now, and they just log into your file and, you know, I saw so-and-so on this date. So I'm trying to remember when these walk-in clinics started popping up, and I really do think it was really around the early 2000s, because I have no recollection of a walk-in clinic to go see a doctor. Maybe mid-late 90s, but even that, I have no recollection. I mean, you know, I had my family doctor. Nope. No walk-in clinic. Wow. I can't believe that. Yeah. I know back in the 80s there was no such thing as a walk-in clinic here. Like, you got sick, you went and saw your doctor. That was it. So maybe it was something of the late 90s. Want to avoid it if it destroys it. Yeah, no, I know. But if you're that sick, you're going to need something to take. Well, yeah, call your doctor, man. See, like, you probably need something. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but that would be my best advice. Okay, legs are getting sore here, man. Holy. Legs are getting sore. All right, let's keep it going. We've only got a few minutes to go here. Only got a little ways to go. Home gym physique in the house, sick and all, hanging out. Appreciate it. Coming in on YouTube. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Got a good pace going here. All right, the final stretch, the home stretch is in sight. We got 4 minutes to go. Whew. Okay. And Home Gym Physique, I don't know if you're into Metallica or not, but they just did 2 shows here in what they're calling the Toronto Takeover. They were just here in, well, I don't live in Toronto, but I live, in the vicinity of it. But the Toronto Takeover, 2 shows, Thursday night, Saturday night. On Thursday night, they had Suicidal Tendencies and Pantera opened the show, and then they came out. And then on Saturday night, they had Ice 9, some band, another band, I never even heard of them. And Limp Bizkit opened the show, and then they came out. Thursday night, Metallica did this set, and then Saturday night they came back and did a completely different set. No songs were repeated. So I don't know if you're a big Metallica fan or like any of their music they've done, but yeah, they took over the big smoke, as we say here, and took over the city for basically 5 days. So that was pretty wild. And of course, now that everybody's a photographer, there's like 1,000 videos already up on YouTube of the show, and very interesting stage. It was a circle around, it was like a donut. You could be inside as well, inside that pit. And I don't know, you look at it from afar and it looks really cool, but the drums are set up like way over here. It doesn't rotate. I don't know, it's kind of strange, to be honest with you. And then they had these big things that go around, these video screens that go around. Certainly interesting. I may be more of a traditionalist and prefer a regular stage setup, but it was certainly interesting to see. It kind of made the band look really small. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind their stuff. I mean, I haven't bought any of their albums in the last, 20 odd years, but very interesting anyways. But I know early on there were some people reviewing the shows from like last year saying sound was a real problem because literally every speaker's facing this way, that way, like you're getting sound blasting outwards as opposed to towards you, and the sound was bouncing. So that was one of the complaints. I don't know how they fixed it, but I didn't go or anything. But I mean, you almost don't need to go anymore because once they come to the big city, that somebody's going to record it and put a video up, right? So someone's going to have a video of it. So, and of course, just like I'm right, people are there, and I mean, I don't know how these people hold their phones for 3 hours filming a show. Like, somebody was at that show and literally filmed all 3 bands. Like, how do you hold your phone? Like, because you're not allowed to bring in like those sticks, right? Like, you can't bring in a tripod, but somebody's doing something there, man. It is, maybe they're bringing in mini tripods and they just set it up and like record. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay. 45 minutes is up in 10 seconds. That's how we get it done. Unbelievable. Even I'm in shock. 45 minutes done. All right. Done. Woo. Alrighty, let's. I didn't know if it was your style of music or not. I wasn't sure, to be honest with you. Alrighty. All right, let's grab the book. Move the gloves out of the way. Alrighty. Glasses. Yeah, I saw them way back in the heyday. Back in the 80s. I saw them in 86. Alrighty. April 28th. Monday morning. Alrighty. Let's write this all down. .76 kilometers, 205.9. All right. All right, let's put these over here. All right, here. Okay. All right, let's check the stream out real quick. Oh man, the legs are on fire. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Whew. Okay. Alrighty, so let's grab the gloves. So our new ab circuit that we're starting today, we're going to start with some cable crunches. We're going to go to wiper blades. I'm going to go to an oblique crunch. We're going to try some leg raises in the decline mode, and then wrapping it up with a Russian twist, but we're going to do it as a sitting Russian twist. And then after that, we're going to do some push-ups. Forgot to write push-ups down. Okay, so let's get this started. We're not going to rush through because this is a lot of new stuff here. So we're going to start off with the cable crunches. I'm going to do them a little differently this time. We're going to do them in a standing as opposed to a kneeling, okay? So I'm going to stand back here, okay? We're going to get our back straight, head up. All right, we're going to kind of suck the gut in a little bit, okay? Bring our abs in, and we're going to crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, first exercise down. Next one, we're going to go to the floor and we're going to do some wiper blades. We'll try them here first. Okay, we'll put our arms out to kind of keep it stable. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. There's 6. 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. Okay, up we go. All right, next. We're going to do an oblique crunch. This time, again, we're going to do it differently. We're gonna do it with the cable. We're gonna do it one arm at a time. Okay, we're gonna get our arms set. We're standing upright. We've got our arm tucked into our side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next we're going to do leg raises. Okay, so we're going to bring the bench out. All right, so we're going to do these in a decline mode. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get on the bench. Okay, we're going to get our hands to the back here. Okay, we're going to do some leg raises. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, last but not least, sitting Russian twist. Okay, if you got a broom handle, you can do that. You can put your arms up like this, okay? And you're only gonna twist from your abdominals, but you're gonna flex them, okay? And you're gonna essentially vacuum your stomach in. Move forward. Come back up. Keep it going. Forward again. Keep it going. Back up. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now move this bench back. Down to the floor, push-ups. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's round 1. Done. Whew. All right. So, abs, push-ups. All right. All right, on that note, let's take a break. So that's the all-new ab workout for this week. Whew. Okay, we got ready to go again. Yeah, there. All right, let's get ready to go again. Okay, let's do it. Round number 2. Okay, we're starting off with cable crunches, standing cable crunches is what we're gonna do. Let's move the bench back a little bit more. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. What's that say? Is that I 458? Nice hair. Nice, yeah. We've been working on the pony for a while. Okay, wiper blades. Let's go. Welcome in. I 458. Okay, let's go. Wiper blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, okay. Up we go. All right, oblique crunches, cables, single arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's bring the bench forward. I 458, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in, saying good morning. If you're not following or sub, throw me a sub. I appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot. Give a like, helps the algorithm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, up we go. All right. Okay, this time we're gonna do them with an old broom handle I have here. It's got a custom curve in it already. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can put it that side instead. No, maybe not. It's on its last legs. All right, here we go. Keep it going. Okay, there's 50. All right, put that away. All right, let's move this back. Okay, down for push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Woo! Draconic King coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. Whew. Alrighty. 1. Okay. 2 rounds down. 1 more to go. of the all-new ab circuit. We got a good one going here this morning. Whew. How are you this morning? Dracona King, I hope you're well. Hey, it's election day in Canada. Whew. I already voted, so I've done my part. Ah, good. You had a great workout there on the weekend. Sorry I couldn't hang out any longer, but yeah, I had to go up and see my mother, help her with a few things, and my sister's still visiting from the UK, so we got a family visit in. Plus, it was my son's 23rd birthday, so we were doing that. Awesome. Good stuff. Alrighty, we got one more round of this all-new incredible core workout that we're doing. And you know what? I'm going to throw a little extra over here just to give it a touch more weight. Alright, this is the first day of the all-new vote tonight, right after work. Sweet. I did it last Monday. Sunday, Easter Sunday I went and voted. Yeah, it was pretty calm and cool, so we got in and got out pretty fast, actually. So the whole family, all of us voted. Even my youngest son, he got to finally vote, so first time. So the guy that checked him in, because he was, he didn't have a voting card, this was his first time, so he had to get all logged in, right? So the guy takes him over to the polling booth where you gotta go. So he does his vote, so the guy's kind of lurking and hanging around, right? So my son does his thing, comes out, gives it to the lady, she rips the piece off, puts it in, and then as soon as he's done, he's kind of walking now away from it, and hang on. Oh, the day that I went, no. The Friday, I heard it was over an hour wait just to vote. So as soon as my son cast the vote, the lady rips the piece off, puts his card in the box, and he walks away from the table. The guy goes, "Yeah! First time voter right here!" And the whole place, they all stood up. My son's he's like, "Are you guys kidding me?" Like, he's all embarrassed, right? First time, right? Because all these strangers are all cheering, "First time voter!" So, yeah, he kind of got a rousing ovation from all the people in the polling booths there. And even perfect strangers, I don't even know them, they're all cheering him on, right? Oh, that's Canada for you. Yeah, there were voting lineups. The Friday, over an hour. We went Sunday afternoon, like 4 o'clock. It was literally, dude, I walked right in. Place was empty. Like literally one person per polling booth. Some had none. So yeah, we got in, got out, done. I've done my part. Now today, just gonna go do my thing for work. Get the afternoon workout in. Dinner's already made, and then I gotta wait till 9 o'clock till the polling booth, right? And then hopefully by 9:30, quarter to 10, we kind of have an idea what's going on, right? So, yeah. Alrighty, final round of the all-new abs core blast I'm doing this week. Cable crunches standing, wiper blades, oblique crunch standing, decline leg raises off the bench, and then a sitting Russian twist followed by push-ups. Let's do it, the final round. Let's do it. Here we go. Workout. I know it's working already because my abs are killing me already. I can already feel this. Okay, here we go. Get the straight back, head up, bring the abs in, contract them in, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Whew. Alrighty, down to the floor we go. Wipers. 1, 2, 4, 5. Keep it going, keep it going. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, one more. 10. Okay, up we go. Whew. All right, here we go. Left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next, leg raises off the bench, decline leg raise. Let's go. Bring the bench out. Okay, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up we go. Bring the bench up. All right, Russian twist. Hands, arms up like this. All right, keep your core engaged. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Woo! Wow, okay. All right, let's move the bench back. Okay, that was incredible. All right, let's calm things down now. Let's get things set up here. Whew. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Liberty Street Rock here at the home gym. We've had a heck of a morning here with the all-new ab circuit we did. We rode the bike for 45 minutes, getting in a big getting in a big cardio session today. Now, we're going to calm things down a little bit with our morning stretch. I appreciate you lurking, hanging out. Hey, if it's your first time here, stop in, say hi, don't be shy. I'm your host, Liberty Street Rock. This is the week 1 now of our 45 minutes of cardio per day. Additionally, it's the first day of our new ab circuit we're doing here. I know it's a it's a core abs blast. So we just finished that. It's election day in Canada. That's where I am. That's where the Draconic King is. He's in the house here. He's in the gym hanging out. So yeah, we got to do our democratic thing and go vote, do our part. And I voted pretty much in every single election I think except one where I was eligible to. Okay, enough of that talk. Let's get in a stretch. So let's start off with some deep breaths here. Let's go. All right, let's get into a stretch here. There we go. I can hear the music now. Have to vote or can't complain. That's right. If you don't. Yeah, I think I missed the 88 election when I was 19. I think I was at the bar. I think I was. I missed that one. I think that's the only one I've ever missed. The first one when I was 19. Okay. We are getting in our morning stretch now. Let's point that toe up. Okay, let's go over the other side. Are you working out today, Dracona King, or are you taking Monday off? You probably have a real busy day, so might not get a chance to get a workout in. Okay, let's point that toe up. I plan to have it off, but less sore than I was expecting, so we'll see how I feel after work. I might bump my Tuesday. Okay. Well, depending upon your time getting home after voting and all that, you might still have 2.5+ hours easily, right? Because let's be honest, the election polls don't close till 9. Probably not going to get any kind of results till, you know, starting around 10 to 9:15. You know, I mean, I'm kind of hoping, you know, 9:30, 9:45, like, you know, everything is electronically counted, so we'll have some idea on what's going on. Like, I hope it doesn't drag into 10:30 or something. I really wasn't planning on staying up that late, so you know. I mean, it might take a little while. Well, yeah. I mean, out east is like, the minute actually the polls close here, then we'll get results from out east, and then they'll start counting Quebec. I mean, it'll be very interesting to see how Eastern Canada votes. I really am expecting some major splits out there. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's going to be a wave of red out there like we've seen in years gone by. Kind of curious too to see the NDP. Like, is there a complete collapse? Do they even win 10 seats? You know what I mean? Like, kind of keen to see what happens. I mean, they literally could be wiped off the map and not even get a single seat. So there's a lot of storylines for tonight. Won't be any dull moments, that's for sure. Okay, those hamstrings are awfully tight, so we're going to work on these hamstrings for a few minutes here. Since the leg workout and the hamstring curls and that, oh man, they've been pretty tight. So let's work on those hamstrings for 2 extra minutes today. It's Yasmin. Hello, welcome in from YouTube. Welcome in. I'm your host, Liberty Street Rock. We're at the home gym here. We just finished up 45 minutes of cardio, and we just finished up our all-new ab circuit, and now we're just getting in our morning stretches. Yeah, glad you're here. Welcome in. I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada, getting in our morning routine here. Glad you're along. If you haven't subbed, throw a sub, let me know. Appreciate it if you sub, and then we'll get you some morning push-ups, some Monday morning election push-ups at that. Waiting on the others. Oh, okay, well that's not good. Probably need to go visit a doctor for that if you've been fainting a lot. Alright, just getting some shoulder stretches in here. Alright, let's work on these hamstrings again. They're still really tight. Okay, let's go back over to the right one. Alright, let's go to the center now. Whew. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, let's bring the legs in. Stretch those out there. Okay, left leg out in front, right leg up against the inside. Okay, right leg out, left leg inside, up inside here against the knee. Okay, let's lean back now. Left leg down on the floor, right leg back. Let's get a stretch in. Head back on the floor. Okay, now bring your right leg across. We're gonna now take your right hand in behind your knee here. We're gonna bring that right leg up, and now we're gonna twist it, move it over to the left. You're gonna feel that glute stretch. Keep bringing it forward and over. Okay, now bring the leg. Now we're going to take our left hand in behind our right knee. Right arm is out. Bring the knee down, bend it, and now let's roll to the left gently. All right, release. Okay, right leg down. Left arm in behind. Right arm up on the ankle. Let's bring it up. Actually, we forgot we gotta do this one first. Bring it up. Now, bring it over. Up and twist over. Feel that glute stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Left arm out. Right arm in behind, and let's roll to the right. Okay, let's get up. Okay, let's get a pec stretch. All right, arm perpendicular, up and down. Okay, left side. Okay, arm up and down. Lean in, get a really deep pec stretch. Okay, back stretch. Let's get a big back stretch here. We got back and buys this afternoon. Okay, right side. Okay, down to the floor, right leg back, left leg out in front. Let's get a big stretch in here. Okay, switch legs. Okay, all right, let's stand up. Let's twist this way. This way. Okay, left arm. Okay. Okay, thumb stretches. Finger stretches. All right, that was a great one today. We had a good one today. Shake it out. All right, everybody, that's going to sum up this morning's workout. We'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got an election day back and biceps extravaganza workout coming up for you right here in the home gym. We're still about a week away, give or take, from the outdoor gym reopening for the 101 days of summer workouts coming up. So let's raid out this morning for those of you on Twitch. For those of you over on YouTube and Kick, appreciate you hanging out. Let's get ready to raid out here on Twitch. We'll be back this afternoon, and we will see you all then. Appreciate you hanging out here this morning. Home Gym Physique was here. Dracona King was here. Excuse me. Let's see, who else did we have here this morning? We had Parth here as well, coming in this morning on YouTube. Yasmin coming in on YouTube. Appreciate all that. Let's dismiss that. Okay. All right, let's get ready. Let's see who's on. And we're going to do a fast raid. We're going to get going here. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We had a real good solid morning. 45 minutes of cardio. All new abs. I can already feel that too. My abs are actually killing me already. You always got to love doing a new core workout, that's for sure. Okay. Just doing a quick scan here to see who's on this morning. Not too many actually on today. All right, let's see if we can find out who. I'm still trying to find someone here. My apologies. Taking a little longer than I expected. Karen, I see you coming in there on YouTube. Welcome in. I'm just ending the stream here. I saw you. I'll be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us then. We're doing back and